Hello, welcome back to the Quarry. I know, shocking, we all thought we were done, but guess what, we're not. First of all, I'm sorry it's been a while. I have made some adjustments to my setup, including a PS5. I'm so happy. So now I'm on the PS5 version of the Quarry. Yeah, my setup stuff took a really long time to get working, which is why I've not carried on with this sooner. And with that being said, I am not confident in my setting up skills, so if there's anything off about this video, like funky audio or anything, I'm saying ahead of time, sorry about that, I'll try to fix it by next time. But I'm so impatient to get back to this. So I thought at the end of the series, the ending I got was pretty, if you didn't see it, the ending I got sucked. I thought it was pretty abrupt and I was not like satisfied with the amount of story it gave me. And it was pretty obvious that there's more ending I could have gotten where I could have killed Silas, the main werewolf. And so I thought I really want to do that and make a video of it. And at the same time, I'm going to try and save all the characters that I got killed last time. So in the many, many weeks that it's been since I completed the Quarry, I have actually done some of my own playthroughs because, you know, I like to be completionist and get the platinum and everything. I've done a bunch of playthroughs where people die and get infected. So there are a whole lot of outcomes that I know, but I've been very, very careful to not have the characters that died for me survive and to not get the Silas ending because I've been saving these for a video. So this is my first reaction, but there will be some things that I've seen before and some outcomes that weren't in my playthrough that I will talk about. So if you don't want to hear that, I'm just warning you. But yeah, I've already seen some endings. And I have already played chapters 1 to 7 of this Save Everyone playthrough. This is just going to be chapters 8 to 10 because I feel like that's where stuff really started to go downhill for me and when the most fuck-ups happen. So I decided not to include chapters 1 to 7 in a video because it was basically the same other than like saving Abby and a couple of other choices. But yeah, because it's been so long doing my setup and everything, it's been a while since I've done any of the other playthroughs and since I first did this, so I kind of have forgotten where I was in this chapter 8 of this playthrough. Actually, because I can't remember what I did at the beginning of this playthrough because it was like a week ago now, and because there are some things I did different, I'm just gonna, to refresh myself and to show you, I'm gonna show the paths I did that might have changed a bit and the clues that I got that I didn't get last time. Because I'm trying to get all the clues and tarots and I'm going to carry on trying to get them all because if there's any interesting updates after the Silas ending, I want it. So let's do that. Also, wait, there's been an update. So there's a whole bunch of new stuff here and there's new outfits and you bet your ass I'm going to equip those. So let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, so we are at chapter 8 of the playthrough that has so far been Save Everyone, but also I realized my death rewind on my playthroughs wasn't working, and I don't know if it's because I've like imported my data to the PS5 version and it thinks that I haven't done my first playthrough yet, but I'm on the deluxe version, so it should be working anyway. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, let's see what I did this time. Pretty much the same things, same dialogue choices, but just a few differences. So I was nice to Max and Travis. I was honest with Travis, I didn't take his gun, and I managed to use the syringe this time. My dumbass self last time, I opened the like secret alcove in the wall, and then I got the syringe, and I just didn't do anything. You were supposed to put the syringe in the alcove, and then it would have hidden it from him, and I did that this time. I'm no fool. I removed the rotor arm, and then I dove in, and I got it, but it turns out you can't actually get it no matter what. It's just so you can inspect the corpse. And you know, at the end of last time, I was wondering what the deal with that is, and it's one of the hikers, duh, they mentioned that. Yeah, so Jacob escaped drowning. He can drown, apparently, in like chapter 3, nothing to do with the werewolves. Oh, right, okay, so this time I put the toy in my bag because I think it can actually help me. She leaves it in the lodge kitchen no matter what, I think. Yeah, like I said, spoiling a lot of potential what can happen in other playthroughs because I've found stuff out. And it's actually to do with, I think there is one thing that can change here, but it's to do with stuff that happens in chapter 10. So I've got the rabbit and it will help me. I took the fireworks and then I used them in chapter 6 to save Emma from getting infected, which was like if you choose run instead of not running, can't really remember. I opened the trapdoor again. Why not? Don't know what that does still. I shot Nick. So Nick is fine and Abby is also fine. So far not much has changed with that. I took a shot at the hunter because it made him drop a vial, and I think that might be useful. I don't actually know how that turns out, but I thought I would just try and do different things. I didn't distract him. This was the same as I did last time. I severed his hand, same as last time, and the white whale, I did not shoot Travis, same as last time. The clues, I did get a few that I didn't get last time. Some of them I got on my own, and some of them I had to look up. So what did I not get? I think it was the charged sheriff's badge was in the police station, and let me read it. This old sheriff's badge is badly fire damaged. Does it belong to the current sheriff or one of his predecessors? Whatever. The previous sheriff was killed in the fire 6 years ago, so presumably this belonged to him. Travis must have succeeded him. So this was Hank, who we found out in the flashback. And that was really in an obvious place. I'm so surprised that I didn't find that the first time. Oh yeah, I found a trail camera in, I don't know, sometime in the beginning. A trail camera hidden in the trees, a security measure perhaps, or perhaps they're tracking something. That will be Silas. Trail cameras around the camp controlled by Chris Hackett from a secret room in his office. It's like he's looking for something. Silas. What else did I not find? Oh yeah, the box of matches, I just went there as Emma. I think I found it later in my playthrough, but I went there as Emma. Triggered bear trap. Oh, hang on, there's an update for this. Laura used these matches to light a campfire and wait until nightfall to hunt Chris. This explains the light Caitlin saw on the island, because I actually saw a light this time. The triggered bear trap, I found that as Dylan when I was walking by the cabins. This bear trap definitely wasn't there over summer. At least it can't hurt anyone now. If this was meant for the creature that attacked the radio hut, it may not have been very effective. That thing was fast. You said it. What else? Oh, the hunting notice. This was way back as Jacob in chapter 1. Surprised I didn't find it as well. A notice that indicates the local deer population has decreased in recent years. Hunting season has been suspended until the numbers start to rise again. So that'll be because the werewolves were killing them ever since the fire, when there were more werewolves. Oh, information signpost. I don't think I saw this. It was by the cabins. A novelty signpost. It also acts as a chilling reminder that Hackett's Quarry, it really is a long way from anywhere. The lodge renovation plans were in the shop as Emma. Blueprints for structural repairs on the lodge's chimney column. Judging by the scrawled annotations, this is not something Chris Hackett has the money to action right now. So there was also a clue about this in chapter 10, and I think it was all just to do with the like fragile chimney that the werewolf broke through at the end. What else? Okay, I think that's everything. Whew, that was a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna keep looking for clues, like I said. But hopefully I should be a bit quicker about things than I was last time, because I took my time last time. Oh, real quick, before we start, yet more things to do. I want to change into those 80s outfits from the update, so I'm so glad actually that I waited until the update. Oh, I think alternative music is just streamer mode, but they couldn't call it that because the music was actually copyrighted anyway. Good job, guys. Okay, where are these 80s outfits? I literally can't find them. Oh, I found it. 80s throwback. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, sorry, that was so much talking, but also, while I'm here talking about talking, I did get some comments on my the Quarry playthrough, saying stuff like, oh, you talk too much, I wish you would shut the fuck up because you talk way too much. Some of them were nicer than others. And listen, I just want to say, while I appreciate constructive criticism, and also I am aware that I talk a lot, I watch my own videos, I find it annoying, I try to rein it in. While I'm aware of all of that, like, it's not something I'm thinking about all the time. Like, sometimes I'm just enjoying a game and I have a lot to say and I can't really help it. My mouth moves faster than my brain, you can tell that. And there are so many other playthroughs out there that you can watch where they talk less or there's no commentary at all. So if that's your thing, I'm not mad at you. You don't have to watch mine, you can watch someone else's. I just want to say that because you don't have to be a dick about it, and I'm well aware that I talk a lot, so just wanted to say that. But let's play the game now because I actually have talked for a long time. Very in character, I know. Here we go. I feel like I've been waiting weeks to do this.
Where is Chris Hackett?
Shut up.
Wow, rude. Guys, she murdered Kaylee.
We have been over this.
Okay, I'm being nice to everyone, right? I've forgotten what's going on.
What do I do?
Oh, wow. Real strong showing on the leadership front.
I said shut up.
Oh, no way. I am not getting involved. This is all you, buddy. Look, just think about everything that's happened tonight, okay?
Oh wait, the
It's all
outfits.
The body in the lake too.
Abby.
Remember what Jacob said?
Yeah, right.
Listen
Oh my God,
to me.
Dylan,
These
you look so
people are not
good.
who you think they are, I promise.
Curious. Yeah, I'm being
Hold on,
nice to everyone.
You said you heard a woman crying when you escaped?
Why? What do you know?
It's the ghost story you told us about, right, Caitlin?
Abby, I've missed you so much.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening and you're all in it. Your bracelet.
Is it silver? I will not shoot you. Also, it's, I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to help.
Classic me. Dylan's outfit, I love it.
Worst case scenario, this should give you a fighting chance.
Oh, good.
And this will kill them? For good?
Yeah.
Because I
But
actually
what if it's
don't...
Nick or someone?
Like
Oh.
I said, worst case scenario.
Yeah, I don't entirely know the exact things I have to do to get everyone to survive, but I'm hoping Death Rewind works. Caitlin, you look great.
So, come on. Where does Chris Hackett live? When he's not at camp, I mean.
Let's not kill his whole family this time. That would be nice. I want to be mean to her. No, I already did that in another
Makes you think I
playthrough.
know that.
You guys are counselors, right? You've spent the last 2 months here? He's not in the storm shelter. I'm clearly getting nowhere hunting him in the woods. I need a place to start.
The big ass, creepy ass house.
I think that spooky house behind these woods.
I love the outfits. I'm
Dude,
so glad I waited for this
what?
update. There's multiplayer now too? I remembered what I was going to say. Yeah, I was going to say, I just really hope that the ending where I kill Silas, I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know if it's like I missed 10 seconds of gameplay or an hour, but I'm hoping it will shed more light on the Freak Show Fire storyline because it did feel very unfinished to me. Anyway.
Listen, there could be another way. Have you thought about that?
I've spent the last month thinking about nothing else.
Sorry if I keep like looking
Look,
down. I'm
when
trying
the
to
sun
check my
comes up,
setup's working.
I'm stuck until the next full moon. So is Max, so is anyone else he's bitten.
How is that our problem?
Why don't you ask your friends in the woods?
Don't forget about Nick, dude. Okay, any closer one of this for you two with cold water. Ryan, let's just get out of here.
I'm running out of time. If I can't find Chris Hackett, then a lot more people are going to get hurt.
I love Laura, but it's funny that you can completely play her as a
going with you.
dick
What?
in other playthroughs.
Yeah, what they said.
Friendly.
I'm gonna show you that Chris Hackett has nothing to do with this. He wanted us to stay inside tonight. He wanted us safe.
I don't care what you think.
I don't care what you think.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Fine, do whatever you want.
You saw what happened to Nick. He was bitten.
I really hope I loaded up the right playthrough because I have like 4 different saves that are
cutlery
all
stole.
unfinished, so.
Where is it?
Ditched in the lake.
Why?
It was a stolen cop car.
You're gonna have to try and fix the minivan. Get somewhere
Dylan
safe.
looks like such a himbo. I can't focus on anything
How long
else.
do you have?
An hour or 2? I don't know. It doesn't seem like an exact science.
Then we better get going.
I just realized I think I wasted all my... I don't have that much time to film whenever I film, and I think I've wasted half my filming time just like rambling about about the clues and stuff. Oh man. I'm also going to try to
Are you
not
sure
kill the
this is the
hacketts
right
this
way?
time.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Pretty or definitely?
What do I look like? A tour guide?
I'm trying to be nice to everyone, but I'm also trying to pick the opposite choices that I picked last time. So, okay, let's do suspicious.
This doesn't feel right. I think you're up to something.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
I'm not.
You better not just be running out the clock.
I'm not.
Maybe I did do that last time. I can't remember.
The longer we're out here, the longer we're in danger.
Said the murderer.
It might be
Wait, I'm so sorry to do this again, but I realized I didn't talk you through the tarots, and I got some new ones. Sorry, this is such an inconvenient time. But the Hanged Man was one I got, which was just... No, I don't want to return, I want to replay. It's just Jacob being hanged, like, no biggie. I got the Fallen Temperance the first time. I got the Star. The Tower was one of Emma falling off the zipline and splatting, which was very fun. Isn't that fun? Isn't it fun? Strength. Oh, yeah. Nick go crazy. I can't be bothered to read the descriptions, but he could, like, strangle Bobby in the chase. The Magician I already got. The Devil. Oh my god, this one pissed me off because if I had found it, Abby would have lived the first time. Because let me read. The Devil, without restriction, like a shadow torn from one's corporeal form. Pay close attention and act before the demons unleashed. Each of us have one, even those who are pure of heart and say their prayers by night. And then look at the fucking vision. That would have helped me out so much. I'm so mad. Did I get justice? Did I get justice? I don't think I did. Yeah, good job I didn't do that, because Travis will be pissed later. Oh, the chariot. I got it last time, but I didn't look at the premonition, and it's not very helpful. So I'm glad I didn't look. Yeah, who needs that? And... okay, that's everything. Back to the game.
More pleasant if you lighten up a little.
Shut up, Laura.
What is wrong with you?
I had a fucked up summer. I didn't get that last time.
Summer.
Yeah, well, doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're still alive, I guess. Nobody else needs to get hurt. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. No offense.
I'm not doing this for revenge. I need to save Max.
You're doing all of this for a boy?
Oh.
What am I supposed to do? Just leave him like this? I owe it to him. Like I said, kind of a fucked up summer.
It's okay, I don't blame you. I would be a bit pissed off too. I'm really worried that they're talking like they hate each other, and I hope it's just that one dialogue choice I made and not that I'm actually in my other save where I did make them hate each other. But everyone's alive so far, so I think I'm in the correct one.
There it is. Hackett house.
So he lives in some redneck mansion with his redneck family in the ass crack of the woods? Look at this place.
No, but it's where his mom lives, I think.
Oh, mommy
Never been
dearest.
there, but if we're looking for answers, it's probably the best place to start.
So, wait, how do we get there?
We fall through the floor.
What do you mean?
How do we get to the house?
That's a really good question. Maybe we just don't.
Compassionate.
Look, I understand Chris is your friend.
If there was another way, I'd tell you.
Sure.
The thing is,
Yeah,
there's not. We have to shoot Chris.
Laura. Chris is a good man.
This isn't
know.
about good and evil, Ryan.
Just how can you be so certain?
If I let my conscience slow me down now, everything gets a lot worse for everyone. Believe me, if there's another way, I'm all for it.
You see why I was like hell-bent on not killing Chris the first time?
Hey, where are you going?
You're on a timer.
My decision about Ryan was stupid, but we'll get to that later.
Must be another way across somewhere.
I got you.
Careful, it's gonna go.
Sorry if I'm like talking over the dialogue, by the way. It's just I've like seen it before at this point, so I'm not as... You may notice I am a lot less stressed out this time, because it's just like not knowing the consequences of my actions that stresses me out. And now I know everything's fine. I'm trying so hard to not
Stalks
complain
in
about the heat
breath
right now.
that shuns clear water.
Oh my god, Laura. Jesus, Marion, jazz hands.
Did he say that before?
Here's a thought.
What are you doing?
Relax. Look.
Jesus, Mary, and jazz hands.
What big eyes you have, Grandma.
No shit. Can you see yellow in my eyes?
Define yellow.
That's yellow, all right.
We haven't got much time.
Yeah, it's so hot in here, and I know I complain about the heat every time I make a video, but it's because my room is like a freaking sauna, and it is actually so hot in the UK right now. And I wish I could have a fan on, but my microphone is not good enough to make that doable in a video. Yeah, just checking the clues in case of any cool updates. Don't mind me.
These must have been from the quarry days.
We found these before.
No duh.
Can't be bothered to read out the thing. Yeah, I really wanted the quarry itself to have more meaning. I guess I was just kind of expecting a lot more plot twists than there were, because you know these games are usually so plot twist heavy, and then I was kind of surprised when the ghost just turned out to be a ghost and the werewolves turned out to be werewolves. That was a plot twist in itself. Now, this one, I did not actually read the letter last time, so let me do that.
This must be part of the old working quarry.
I'm just gonna do the text thing, where I read the text, and when I come back, you know what I'm talking about. I can't think in the heat. Okay. Dear valued employee, I regret to inform you that your services at Hackett's Quarry will no longer be required. It is my intention to return the site of the central quarry to an area of natural beauty by flooding it and allowing a lake to form in its place. I just remembered we're in New York, not England. We'll be paid until the end of the coming week and then asked to vacate the premises. I'd like to thank you for your continual loyalty and wish you all well in your future endeavors. A great voice acting once again. Yours faithfully, Septimus Hackett. Tight bastard, just can't pay us. Last time I tried to hack it. Yeah, that's kind of dick move. But I'm happy about the area of natural beauty. Nothing too shocking. No shocking revelations there. I doubt there is much huge lore that I missed at the end of my playthrough, because even though I didn't get the Silas ending, like I had a pretty strong grasp of what went down. Just like I'm pretty sure we'd established that Chris, Caleb, and Kaylee were all at the fire and like maybe caused it, and then Silas bit them. But I'm just hoping we get some more details on that. Silas! Hi, Eliza. I know it's you now.
It's her.
Who?
The hag of Hackett's Quarry. It's like she's warning us off.
Or guiding us.
Yeah, she wants us to kill them. I am, by the way, fully planning on killing Silas, so she is going to be pissed at me when I don't. And I kind of see what I want to see what she does when I don't kill Silas, but I am going to kill him.
This place is not up to code.
I mean, if the code is literally crumbling to the ground, then I think it's doing fine.
Let's just keep moving.
Yeah.
What was that about Laura?
Careful. Jeez.
Laura Poo? It's funny, I was watching a playthrough of Until Dawn recently, and I kind of noticed how many like lines of dialogue or like jokes and stuff they repeat. They have a like very distinctive style, I think. Right, I'm trying to get all the towers and clues. There was one, yeah, the lovers. You're right, my lover. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to walk faster.
Just look at this place.
I hope my delirium in the heat is adding something to this playthrough, by the way. Watch a person go crazy in real time.
Oh.
The same as most of my videos. Let's do it. cute.
I could really do with a hamburger right about now.
Stop being weird.
Yeah, as far as I know, the one thing that prevented me from getting the Silas ending in my playthrough, because, like, you can not get it if, like, Laura's already dead, if Travis hates you and stuff, but as far as I know, the one thing that prevented me was that Ryan died.
Oh boy.
Which, again, this was my dumb decision, and we will get to that later, but I'm so pissed about how dumb that was. My dumbest move of the whole game, I think.
Do you think actually something is in here with us?
Either that or this route isn't as disused as we thought.
There weren't any more tarots around here, were there? I can't even remember. I think we're probably good. I think I got all of them in chapters like 8, 9, and 10 anyway. There were loads and I think I found them all. And that is what I call skill. You should try it sometime. Cave in? What about cave out?
Well, where's cave out?
Look who's finding their funny bone.
Cave in, do not enter. Well, that sign can't stop me. I can't read. I'm
So what's
illiterate.
your deal then?
What do you mean?
The whole mysterious, brooding loner thing, it doesn't quite fit with the I love my camp leader vibe.
So I don't fit into the right box, is that what you're saying?
I think I didn't do patient last time, so.
You know that's not what I mean.
I've been coming here for years. You get to know a place and it feels like a second home, you know? I mean, until now.
What about your friend, Caitlin? Is that her name? It seems like she looks up to you.
I guess, I'm kind of closer to Dylan, though after tonight, I don't know.
Trauma can bring people together.
Yeah, and vodka.
That too.
So what about you? Who do you like
Dylan,
more?
Dylan.
I don't know.
Dylan.
Maybe neither.
After all that, it's interesting. One thing I completely did not pick up on my first playthrough is Caitlin having a
I
thing
see a light.
for Ryan, and that being like a romance option.
Or you can just hang out here. Up to you.
Like, she did mention it in my playthrough, but there were a lot of other dialogue options that I didn't get where she talks about it a lot more.
Spinach?
So, you want to go into the collapsing nightmare tunnel first, or shall I?
Ladies first. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm team Ryan and Dylan all the way. Aha! That's one of the things. Ah, stop it. Yeah, I guess it's not the end of the world if I don't get all the clues this time, but I'm trying to get the trophies, and I do not want to have to play this like 20 times.
Looks promising.
Right, I don't think there was anything in here. I remember being annoyed about that last time. But there was the rum here, I do believe. Yeah.
Careful. Splinters.
Thanks, I'm fine.
Guess we found the party.
Fuck yeah.
From Prohibition. These are rum running tunnels.
Yeah, is this
Don't
like
make that
significant
liquor
in any
almost
way?
100 years old. Probably still good.
Good. Try vintage.
No thanks. Yeah,
I
like,
guess the Hacketts were bootleggers.
Makes sense. I guess when the Quarry shut down, they branched out.
it seems like an odd thing for them to have put emphasis on, that like it doesn't really matter later. I guess it's just to explain like why they have the tunnels leading to their house, which is pretty weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really
Think
care
this is it?
about the rum thing.
Beach me. I'm pretty much completely lost.
Yeah, me too.
You guys are doing
Sorry.
great. You can do it. I want to see a character who was dead my first time. Oh, Caitlin. Okay, Caitlin, you'll do. You died the first time. Abby's here! Oh my god, Abby's here. Best day of my life. I asked and the game answered. I fucking love Caitlin's outfit. And wait, and Abby's. They all look so good, you guys.
What the hell happened here?
Oh, wait, yeah. So there's this one clue that I had to look up. You have to make a very specific series of choices in the chase in chapter 5 as Caitlin to get Bobby to drop this one clue that I can get later. And that's what this is about. So, my bad.
That's kind of my bad. Had a bit of a tumble with one of the locals.
The fuck? Caitlin, this place is wrecked.
Well, you should see the other guy.
He was fine, don't lie.
What do you think happened to Jacob and Emma?
Probably nothing. Hopefully.
I mean, should we go find them? Warn them?
I think the safest thing, the most responsible thing, is to try and get help.
Right. And then we can come back for them.
And Nick.
And Nick.
And this time we're going to cure him. Also, what I'm learning here is that I feel like Abby's presence is not integral to the story, which kind of sucks. Like, I'm pretty sure Abby and Nick can only have like one point that they die at. And then they're kind of written out afterwards anyway, so. Abby looks so good.
Is there something in there?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I get to see Emma and Abby reuniting and she won't cry and have those red eyes for the rest of the game.
Jacob? Emma?
Are they?
They're not
Should I open
fucking.
it up?
Your funeral, buddy.
You can do it, let's go. Boo.
Oh, she makes me! She makes me!
Hey, it's us! Oh, shit.
It burns!
Oh my god.
Emma.
I'm so sorry. Dylan, I am so sorry. I didn't know it was you. I was really scared and I
Dylan's
thought
having
it's
such a
not
rough
Mace.
night.
What?
Air freshener.
Oh.
See, I've already forgotten
It's
half
like
of this
a
stuff
fun
happens.
movie.
It's like a blind playthrough again. Oh my god, the loading times are so much better on the PS5. Thank you. Mwah.
Dylan, you're,
Yeah, funny story.
So she was in the police station this whole time?
Insane, right?
This whole time, we were having such a fun summer. We never knew.
Jeez.
Bummer.
Can you fix it?
No,
Oh.
Love the
not
enthusiasm.
without some parts. Specifically, a rotor arm. There's a scrapyard up the road.
So you
Recording
can
just do
fix it.
something weird.
No promises, but if there's hope, that's where we're gonna find it.
That sounds like a long shot.
I'm not gonna be mean. I love Dylan.
Dylan,
Love him.
come on. Look, I need you. We need you.
And we includes Abby this time.
Okay. Once again, Dylan puts himself in mortal danger for the sake of his work friends.
My eyes hurt after staring at screens all day.
What exactly are we supposed to do? I mean, the van is nice, but it's not exactly Fort Knox.
Well, there's a shelter under the lodge. You could be safe there for a while.
All right. Abby, you're with me. Good luck.
So, I feel like Abby and Emma are just going to be teamed up the rest of the time doing the same thing anyway. What was the path again? I know I've already gotten it, but I forget. I fashioned my bracelet, my bracelet, into a silver boulet. Good. Good stuff. Let's build some teams. Yeah, okay, all the same. I'm so worried I'm going to be recording for 3 hours and my setup is going to be like, just kidding. No, you don't.
What was that?
Mimo!
What was that?
I've missed you,
it's
Mimo.
nothing. We got guests downstairs. We don't want any more blood on our hands.
I feel like Mimo was a little bit crazy, but like she had kind of good intentions, didn't she?
Keep it down.
I didn't do shit. Right, let's go rescue Jakob. Can't remember where the clues are again, so we're just gonna be thorough anyway. Shut up, Laura. Got a job to do. I did not want to see that. I wanted to walk faster. Thank you very much. God. Oh, right. This.
This is an old still.
I guess business was booming.
Again, not that important. I wouldn't count it as a clue. It has no actual bearing on anything that I know of. Unless there's a huge plot twist about it later, but I highly doubt that. Oh, there was like Bobby's hat over here, wasn't there? Was there? Yeah.
Jeez. Poor kid. Head this big.
Don't insult our Bobby. He's trying his bestest. I'm gonna get Bobby to live too. Because everybody lives includes the Hacketts. Although, you do get a trophy for killing all of them, so... I was very tempted to just slip, but... Is this where I get to save or kill Jacob?
It's coming from up ahead.
Okay, what we're going to do here is we are going to stop Laura from shooting because it turns out that shoots and kills Nick. Which seems very easy to accidentally do.
Hey, it's Ryan. Jesus, what happened to you?
Where's your 80s outfit, dude? No. No, we'll just get electrocuted.
Hey, bad idea.
Oh, you can see the numbers on the cage pretty clearly here as well. But you wouldn't know to look at this
Get
point.
me out of here, man.
How?
Seriously.
It's electrified.
Okay, there's a box in the corner of the room. I think that's how they're operated, okay? I saw this old guy, winter dude from the woods. He used that.
Thank you for the helpful clues about how that puzzle works, Jacob. I have some feelings about that puzzle.
You, Travis. You ought to be out with the others. Like I say, we've been all night long trying to keep those kids safe.
Ma.
Me, Mom.
It's Kaylee. She's dead.
No.
I feel bad for Kaylee.
Boys are bringing her in
She's
right
probably
now.
a good kid.
Now I know you got to screw loose in that cop head of yours. There ain't no way to kill her in her kind of condition.
Silver bullet. She's dead, Ma.
No. God damn. No. No, no. No, no. Not my granddaughter. Not my only granddaughter.
Not my Shelby.
Not my Kaylee. Not my little Kaylee. Not my little Kaylee. Not my little Kaylee. You goddamn piece of shit! Not my little Kaylee! God damn you! What did you do to her?
Is it puzzle time?
Did you get bitten?
Is she crazy?
Stop, Laura.
Wait!
It's him.
Think about it. Why would they lock him in a cage?
Then who the hell is she?
Nick!
She's in charge. You've already got it wrong once. It might even be Nick.
Your friend?
Hey, listen. Okay, they said that they've already got 2 of us accounted for. Whatever that means.
Whoever this is, they're not going anywhere. Remember? We've got to be sure. You promised.
Fine. Fine.
Yeah, that's one thing I did do right on my first playthrough, was I didn't kill Nick.
They took it!
Shut up, Nick, we're busy.
You fucking idiot!
Ma,
God damn it! You fucking piece of shit! Get away! Get away from me!
They're close.
Let's help Jacob. Let's do this
Okay.
puzzle right
Okay.
this time.
Talk me through it.
This
Okay,
fucking
so-
puzzle.
All I know is you have to open my door and that door.
Yeah.
And definitely not that door.
I
Oh,
misunstood
cool.
the,
Thanks,
like,
detective.
Okay, fuck you, man.
the
I'm trying
actual
to-
arrangement of the
fuck
doors
you.
last
I'm
time,
trying to-
first of all.
Okay, there's a console on the wall over there, like a box or whatever. You should be able to use those switches to isolate each cage.
Okay. Hang tight.
Okay.
Okay. Let's talk about this, because I don't think I have a time limit. Let's talk about this puzzle. Yeah, 753. I did see them right the first time. Yeah, so I haven't got a timer. I can talk about this, I think. What you have to do is you just have to add up 2 numbers to add up to the door corresponding. It's just adding, which is simple, and it's so simple that I even, when in my playthrough, I even considered doing that, but it seemed like too much of a risk and a shot in the dark, and it gave me like, it gives you such a short time to read the numbers on the cages that I was sure it would just be 1, 2, 3, 4 and that I'd misread them. So I pulled breaker 3 because I thought, well, one of them said 3, and then I thought I must have misread the others, so I don't know, 4 was my guess. But then that added up to 7, which was Nick's cage, and opened it. And like, okay, the adding is, well, first of all, it's just like, who labels their cages that way? That's stupid. But like, the adding thing is so random, like it gives you no actual clue as to that would be the solution. Like, it's simple, but you've got to give some kind of clue to how to solve it. Otherwise, it's just a shot in the dark. You know, like, it could just as well have been like multiplying or something completely random as it could have been adding up. Because like, I thought of it, but it seemed too much of a shot in the dark. I don't know, I guess Jacob says like you use the breakers to isolate the cages, which implies that, okay, you have to, it's not just a one and done kind of thing. But I was pissed at this puzzle because if you're gonna give me such a short period of time to take in what the actual numbers are that I'm supposed to be looking at, and if it's gonna be a life or death decision because this got Jacob killed, then you need to give me some kind of clue so I'm not just making you a shot in the dark. Because I would be so surprised if someone got this right on their first playthrough. Like, because the only way to do it is just guess, as far as I know, and you just get lucky that adding up is the right one. I don't know. Sorry to rant. I just thought it was kind of stupid. I know it's not that deep. I'm not that mad at it, but I just had to get that out. Okay, so we are trying to add up to 3 and 5. So we are doing 1 and then 2, and then 3 and then 2. Let's do that. Let's save Jacob. Even though I morally disagree with this puzzle. Yeah, boy.
Hold on, not just the middle one, dude. Don't fuck this up.
Yeah, it's just stupid how much... No, I'm continuing. It's stupid how much rides on this and how, like,
Focus,
little...
dude, focus.
Like, you can't have a puzzle... I'm still ranting about it. You can't have a puzzle just be completely random with, like, give me some kind of visual cue or have Jacob say something that would give me that idea. Whatever. I'm done ranting now, I promise. Breaker 3 and then 2, because we're doing 5. Cool. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, you could just have Jacob survive by killing Nick, but we're trying to get everyone to live here. We did it, Joe.
Oh, damn. You look awful.
Thanks. How's
Yay.
everyone else?
Jake. Emma wasn't with them. I don't know where she is. But you should go catch up with them. Be careful. We came into the mines. I don't know if there's a way back up.
So Jacob lives. I hope, for now anyway. Yeah, I hate that puzzle, but I'm very glad that Jacob lived.
Not my...
I like him.
Not my only granddaughter. Not my Kaylee. Not my little Kaylee. What? So, you had those motherfucking counselors in your goddamn jail for 2 whole motherfucking months, right? And you are telling me now
Grandma's pissed.
that instead of putting a bullet into each one of their little sorry shit-stained brains, you gave them your silver bullet gun and they shot my Kaylee with it? Is that what you're telling me now, Travis?
No more blood on your hands. That's what you said it.
Oh my God, we are way past that now.
Ma, what if it had been me or Bobby? What then?
She was your family. A good boy protects his family. You ain't no good boy.
But you said I was a good boy in my birthday card, Ma.
I wish I could take it all back. I wish I could take it all back, but I can't.
Well, I just don't, I don't understand why you couldn't have just taken care of the problem when you had the chance.
Taking care of the problem? Do you hear yourself?
Yes, I hear my goddamn self. I may be old, but I ain't deaf.
I'm a police officer!
I love this
So now
actress's
I'm
line
blind,
delivery.
you motherfucker. Now I'm blind. Oh, you just flashing that badge around like it's worth $1 million. The only reason you got it is because Hank got killed in a gypsy fire.
Ma.
Don't ma me.
Would you sit down, please?
Don't you tell me
Yeah, say
what
her
to
full
do.
name. It's me, Ma. I'll
Don't
have you
go
know.
around. Don't you go around like you better than everybody else, because you ain't.
Would you please sit down?
Don't you tell me what to do, you piece of shit.
Oh, Laura.
Yes.
By the ponytail.
Run!
Ma, send Bobby down.
Her beauty is a tiger.
Wait,
Be careful, make sure that she doesn't bite.
is this better be the non-copyright music?
Beauty is inside.
I might have to mute it.
That's why I need to find the key tonight.
Because the option for streamer mode went, and it was just, I think it must have just been replaced with the alternative music, but I'm pretty sure this is the copyright music, so sorry, silence time. Well, okay, they decided that the streamer mode wasn't working, so they're just like, let's just commit to having everything get copyright claimed. Fair enough. Oh, hi there, Eliza.
Welcome back. Did you miss me?
No. No, I did not.
Hopefully, you've brought me some more of my cards. Let's have a look, shall we?
Oh, crap, I think I missed one. I missed one. Yeah, the Emperor, I missed it. Fuck, when was it?
The Empress. Look at her.
I was trying to get the trophy where I get all the tarots in this playthrough. Now I have to do a whole separate playthrough. Oh my god.
Little monsters, only to live long enough to watch them kill you. But it's no less than she deserves.
Okay, well let's watch one that we did not watch last time.
There's harmony and disagreement.
I think I saw
Brought to light only
Wheel of
by
Fortune.
Sparks of passion. Blood flows from the heart. You can almost taste it. And tasting it could save someone's life. The Wheel of Fortune. After all, fortune is nothing but a spinning wheel. Sometimes you have to take a chance.
Okay, some weird
on
stuff
the
is happening
works
with
in
my recording. I'm
mysterious
sorry if that's
ways,
showing
but
up.
it favors those who pay attention. Watch closely. Though the wheel spins, the eagle-eyed can tell where it's going.
Hang on, I need to fix some stuff with my setup, sorry. Okay, I think my webcam wasn't plugged in all the way and it was doing some flashing on my screen, so I'm really sorry if that picked up in the recording. See more, we're not gonna move on.
Then choose the possible future you'd like to witness. And watch carefully. Try and find some clarity in the chaos.
Which to go for? Let's do the lovers. I'm curious about what that means. Oh, she's chomping on him. See, that's kind of useless though in your first playthrough.
You still got time.
Because like, it doesn't tell you if it's something to go for or something to avoid. It just shows you that it can happen, which like, thanks, really helpful. Okay, let's go. I've got some characters to save. Oh fuck yeah, Dylan time.
Have you been there before?
The scrapyard? Nah. Just seen the sign on my way to camp.
Also, one thing I'm proud of myself for is not getting Dylan killed in the scrapyard the first time, because I would have cried.
What if we just, like, walk to the main road?
This isn't the main road?
No, this is all Hackett property. The main road is another mile that way. Wait, how do I know so much more about everything than you do?
But you don't know the camp
So
song.
basically, it's another hour walk to the main road, and then at least another 3 to 4 hour walk until we hit the nearest... whatever.
Yeah. What was that?
Let's just keep moving.
Okay.
Sound plan.
So, I guess this is me now.
What? You're gonna look great with a hook. We can call you Hooky McHookface.
I think I was positive last time. I don't want you to be depressed, but for the sake of the playthrough.
Nobody's ever gonna treat me the same, are they?
Oh.
Some people won't, but fuck them.
Would you date a guy with one hand?
I don't think it's me you're concerned about, is it?
Ryan. Ryan Wood. He's a good guy. Oh yeah, so last time I did Curious, and when he said think we missed our shot, for some reason I thought he was talking about him and Caitlin, but he was talking about him and Ryan. Thank God. Let's reflect.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a little me time. Figure out the new Dylan before anything.
New and improved Dylan.
Dylan 2.0.
Oh, well shit, now I want to be Caitlin 2.0.
Hey, find me something
You can
sharp
chop that
enough
hand
for
off.
Scrapyard and we can make that happen.
Exactly.
Oh, well, now's your chance, buddy. We're here.
All right, we're at the scrapyard.
Oh shit.
Relax, it's motion sensor. We're okay.
The lights are the biggest jump scare in this whole game.
Oh look, steampunk's back in.
Ew. Come on, this way.
Aw, pretty stars. Wait, I'm Abby. Oh, fuck yeah. Abby time. Oh, it's just the same bit as before, but
So what do
Abby
we do
wasn't there
now?
last time.
Well, I guess we just make ourselves at home. Whip up some cocktails, see what's on the TV. No?
Yeah. Cut it out, Emma. Let's be nice.
Why are you always so positive?
Ugh, why do you keep asking me that?
I asked
Yeah,
you
she's
about your
dancing, what the fuck?
confidence, not your whatever is happening right now.
Ugh, I don't know. I guess I just don't like to see other people sad.
And yet, you make out with my man. Is that why you do videos? I want to get some backstory, yeah.
Is that why you do the internet video thingy?
Internet video thingy.
Wow, so
Whatever
rude.
it is you call it.
You know, people think influencers do it just for the attention, and maybe you do at first. But after a while, it's like, what's the difference between 4,000 rando likes and 100,000 rando likes? But I make people laugh. I act dumb and they laugh. Maybe that makes me dumb? Or maybe I just like to make people laugh.
Aww.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's a really sweet little bit of character development that I didn't get last
Fuck
time.
this night, huh?
Yeah.
Come on. I want to hear you say it.
Fuck this night. Fuck it all the way to morning.
Abby, I love you. It's interesting how much like actual character stuff you can miss out on, because like on one of my playthroughs I had Nick and I had Nick and Abby not kiss, and they actually have like a really sweet conversation. Anyway.
Dima?
Put me down, you witch! Blow your fucking head up!
No, I will not. Not this time.
Bitch.
Everybody just relax.
Can't shoot what you can't see, darling.
Okay, this time I'm just gonna fail the QTE and hope that Laura survives it. I'm sure she will. She'll be fine.
Gotcha.
I'm hands off today. I don't want to kill you, Ma.
What you did to my kid.
No, I don't want to kill you.
Get the fuck off me!
She lives.
You ain't hurting us anymore. You are done.
Everybody stop!
Oh, the whole family's here and Mima's not dead.
Shut the fuck up!
That ain't
Yeah,
no
Ma.
way to be talking to your mother.
Yes, sir.
Put me down, asshole!
There you go, Brian.
What the hell is going on up here?
We ain't keeping them safe anymore, Bobby. Not after what they did to our Kaylee.
I didn't have this before. I want to distract because I just think that's going to be more interesting. I'm curious. Laura?
What the fuck is she doing?
This is your idea of distract?
Hey, little bitch. You're singing off key.
What the fuck, Laura? What the that is not what I expected. Laura, I love you.
Took my knife.
You stabbed him. Yeah, let's spit. That's a distraction. That's a real distraction.
She spit in my face. She spit in my goddamn
Oh, please don't
face.
shoot me.
You
Thank
better
God.
run.
Whew.
Fuck.
So now I know that I'm pretty sure, taking the knife out or leaving it in, I'm pretty sure it doesn't affect whether or not Ryan lives, and I was so, like, part of the reason I didn't choose to bite him was because I thought that it was already my fuck up for taking the knife out, and it wasn't. Let's leave it in. Nah, not today. Not today, buddy. I know better. We don't want to bleed out.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
But that does seem very dangerous, to just be walking around with a knife sticking out of you, like, out of the side of you. Okay, I am not looking in the pot of shit this time. Nuh-uh, no sorry. Let's get the other clues, though. Look in the closet and everything. Oh, this was the letter, I can't stop thinking about that damn fire, Mimar. I wish it never happened. Yeah, I don't think you can actually read it there. Yeah, no, I couldn't go back and read that even if I wanted to, but I did. We know what it says now. It just says, "Oh, Mima, I'm so sad," and that's pretty much it. I'm not looking at the shit. Nuh-uh. Oh, there was a tarot card in here, wasn't there, as well? A place to hide. Spectacular. Spiffing. Right, where's that damn tarot? Aha ha ha! Magic. Love a bit of good old death. Okay, I don't know if this room's like on a timer or if I have to inspect the doors or something. I feel like I am not finishing the game in this sitting, probably. Helpful. Okay, Roy, let's get up on out of here. Giddy up on out of here. Why do you walk so slow? Damn, it's like you got a knife in you or something, Ryan. Also, I'm pretty sure that, like, nothing bad can happen to Ryan in the Bobby chase anyway, because, like, he has to survive to kill Chris. So Ryan's, like, the final boy who can... Nothing bad can happen to him. So we're all good, no stress here. Not hyperventilating like I was last time. Oh, wait, if I know nothing bad's gonna happen to him, I should have picked the bed just to see.
Fuck.
But you don't want to be climbing out from under a bed with a knife in you. The don't breathes are so easy when you realize that it's just as soon as the red leaves the screen. Like, almost too easy, I dare say, for my pro gamer skills. Watch me fail it. But like, it literally does just say in the tutorial that like, watch for visual and sound cues, like the haptic feedback. It literally tells you when to let go, and I was just like, I choose to ignore that. Okay. Go, go, go! It's amazing how chill I am now compared to the first time. I was sweating, crying, shitting, shaking, all the things.
I'm close. Stand by. Over.
Nice try, Bobby. Yeah, it's not like nothing you do here makes any difference anyway. Or does it? Good luck getting in here now, Bobby.
In my own house, fucker.
Try me.
You're a fucker.
Great comeback, Ryan. You did it. Good job. Oh my god. Let's hide. I think I ran last time. I think I tried this before where I hide but then fail it, and Laura just does the funniest face when she gets caught. She's like, hi. Laura is killing it with the comedy on this chapter. I can't get over the distraction. What was she going for there with the Never change, queen. Come on, everyone knows when you walk into a bathroom, you check behind the shower curtain for murderers. Come on, Jed. Dumbass. There was one time where I did play through this bit again and got everyone killed, but there was one time where it let me like walk through more of the house because I failed a QTE, and I can't remember what it was, but looks like that's not happening this time. Oh, I can play the piano this time because I don't care what happens. Except I do, but I mean it can't get her killed, right? Let's get that clue.
There are bears around here?
So is that like an actual bear skull to prove that they're good hunters, or is it a werewolf skull? I don't really get what that's about. Okay, let's play the piano. I bet it'll be nothing interesting. I'm just curious. Curiosity killed the Laura. Let's play.
Dick.
What did you expect? Right, that was thoroughly underwhelming, but I'm glad I know now. There were some clues in Macy's room, weren't there? Let's just go speed run, pick them up. Yeah. I don't know which of these count as actual clues and which count as things you could interact with, but... I forget what that was. I want to read it again. Keep hunting the white wolf, cages. Yeah, okay, I think, yeah, I looked at that last time. Wasn't there a family tree? Yeah. Look at this memory. Cool. I think there was another room full of clues. Wait. That's the way I came from. I've played this multiple times at this point, and I'm still doing shit like this. Makes you think, huh? Oh. Okay, good. Is this where Papa Hackett's gonna come and try to murder me? And I'm not gonna kill him this time, because that was so dumb. I was trying to avoid, like, future run-ins with him, but that was dumb. Hi. Looking very werewolfy, Laura, my good friend.
We ain't playing games no more.
Oh, and Constance is here. Hi, Constance.
Careful, Jed. She looks awful.
No, she's been bit. You know something? I ain't got enough silver to kill you, but I sure to hell can make you suffer.
Please don't. Promise I won't kill you this time, if you're super nice. As a treat. Ooh. Sneaky. Right in the dick. Oh, don't slap an old man like that, Laura. Oh, poor guy. He's just trying to do good. Yeah, did they ever say that the werewolf thing had, like, sensitivity to light? Because, what was that about? Okay, we're gonna run. I'm so sorry, Jed.
Animal. Get up. Come on, Jed. Get up.
I'm sorry, you guys live your life.
What's your position? What's your position?
Don't let her run, Jed. Cut her down.
Pretty please let her run. Yeah, what's with the light sensitivity? They never said anything about that before. It confused me. Good job there's no Jacob down there to get killed. You're free, Nick. Run free. Enjoy your life.
She can see in the dark. She's one of them.
What are you?
I'm gonna enjoy watching you die, girl.
Rude.
Hey! Everybody fucking stop right now!
We weren't doing anything.
Take her head off, Travis. She's bit.
Yeah. Yeah, fill her with silver, son.
So both of these guys were dead for me last time. Interesting. Again, sorry about that. Was having a day.
Wait!
We're friends in this playthrough.
Shoot her!
You're a bit late there, Travie boy.
This isn't gonna be too pleasant for you, I promise you that.
Dun dun dun. Oh, there was one really funny bit on my No One Survives playthrough in this bit, I think, where like you fail this and Jed on the radio asks Bobby, what's your position? And he says, standing. Legend. We got this. I can do this all day. I got the lung capacity of a animal with high lung capacity. That's me. What is an animal with a high lung capacity? Sea lion? A seal? Yeah, I got the lung capacity of a seal, bitch. See, like, he's in a wall with a knife sticking out of him. This seems very counterintuitive. Imagine if he just hit that wrong. I don't like it. I'm not into it. Oh, is it biting time?
Yo, come on, man. You gotta help me.
I do?
Yeah, I promise. I won't tell anyone anything.
No, man. Family first. Besides, I'll get in trouble.
No, I don't want to stab him. I'm trying to get everyone to live. I don't want to kill Bobothy. I like him.
Please. You stole my knife.
Oh, so it gets pulled out anyway. I want to see that path actually because that did not happen last time. I did not shoot Constance. I did not attack Jedediah. So we're doing great on that front. Opened his cage, freeing him. All the cage doors open and nothing bad happened because Jacob is alive and I'm thrilled. Oh wait, I forgot. I also got the bracelet in this. I chose not to remove the knife. I had to be careful to not exacerbate his injury as he fled from Bobby. Oh right, there were more QTEs there. Right, so okay. That's what I was saying about like you don't want to hit your knife on the wall. Bobby took his knife back, worsening Ryan's bleeding. So nothing matters after all. That must have been just to do with whether I can stab him.
Oh no, you've been bit!
Pick on someone your own size.
Travis!
Oh, he's so scared.
Whoa, easy. Easy.
What the fuck happened to you?
Oh, you know, nothing out of the ordinary.
Stabby stab.
Oh,
As the youth say.
Oh, how bad is it?
I'm so sorry.
And to
Not
think,
bad, huh?
I saw this and was like, let me just doom him to death.
I keep trying to fix it. Whatever this is, people keep getting hurt. First Max, now you.
It's not your fault. Kind of want to mock her.
It's not your fault. I didn't have to come here.
I shouldn't have let you come.
You're not the boss of me.
These guys have such a nice little friendship.
Sorry.
Sometimes, depending on how you play it.
Am I dying?
You've lost a lot of blood.
But it'll heal.
To think
though,
I
right?
even said, oh, what if we can bite him? And then I didn't.
Wait. Maybe it will.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Ryan, if you let me bite you...
What?
If you let me bite you, it means you'll be infected. Which means...
Which means it will heal.
Yeah. But it also means...
Yeah, I got it, Big Bad Wolf.
Okay, time to fix this big
Ryan,
mistake.
I don't have much time. I can feel it like it's fighting to get out. If you let me bite you and you heal, then
Then I have to kill Chris.
It's not killing Chris, it's killing a werewolf. It's
And I
saving
did it
your own
anyway?
life, and mine, and Max's, and your friends, too.
Let you bite me and live to kill Chris Hackett, or bleed out and die.
You know, it seems pretty obvious what I should do when you put it that way, Ryan. Embarrassing behavior on my part.
Call, for now. So we doing this or no?
Yeah, okay. So obviously I'm gonna accept it, because last time, I don't know what I was thinking. That was by far my dumbest choice of the whole playthrough. Like, my other deaths I got, some of them I felt like were more on the game than on me, and some of them were like on me, but you can see my thought process. This one was just pure dumbassery. Like, so I was so hell-bent on not killing Chris Hackett that, like, there had to be a way not to do it, so I was willing to let Ryan for sure die over that. But the thing is, for all I knew, like, I didn't know I'd have to kill him for sure, so for all I knew, I could have just let him get bit and then not kill Chris and just have him stay a werewolf, because that's better than being dead. And I was like, nope, I'm gonna commit and I'm gonna just doom him to death no matter what, when I could have just had him, like, if I really didn't want to kill Chris, for all I knew, I could have had him be infected and just stay infected. But then I killed Chris anyway, so he would have been fine, he would have lived, and I would have killed Silas. Like, that was just such a stupid decision, and I really feel like I was like the 1% of players who did that, because no one else would be that stupid. So yes, Laura, I will accept your choice. Please do the chompy chomp. Make me a bitey bite. Do me a werewolf.
Do it.
Let's go. What I should have done.
Okay.
I want to see the path, sorry. You always got to see the path. Chomp. The way she's like having a proper old munch at him. This is gonna be a little awkward. How does one go about this?
For you.
Don't get carried away and accidentally eat him. Here, one, have a nice old munch. Oh, you can pull away at the last second. I'm not that stupid. I feel like I would have done that on my first playthrough, even if I accepted. She enjoyed that a little too much.
You should start to feel better soon. I
Better
guess.
and then a lot worse. Nice, I got a trophy. Yeah.
You got it.
On that sexy PS5 interface, am I right? Okay, I need to pause and give my eyes a rest because I'm going, oh, my eyes hurt. I think it might be time to whip out the blue light glasses. One sec. Oh, I got such bad eye fatigue. Like, if you see me blinking a ridiculous amount during videos, that'll be why. The glasses are not my favorite look, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, I don't know if they even help. I feel like it's just a placebo thing. Because I always kind of thought they were bullshit, the whole blue light glasses thing. And then I tried them, and I don't know, they kind of give me less headaches, so...
These guys never throw anything out, huh?
So, do you want to give me some direction on what we're looking for specifically?
Well, most of these cars look like they've already been stripped for parts. Just empty frames and chassis, which doesn't help us much.
Okay, so we're looking for engines?
Well, anything relatively intact.
Got it.
All right. Oh, Dylan, I've missed you. I'm pretty sure there's nothing around here, so I'm not even going to bother exploring. I love his outfit so much. I wish I'd got to see Jacob and Emma's, because they were already changed out of theirs, but I love Dylan's himbo outfit. I can only imagine what Jacob's would have been like because he is the ultimate himbo. Oh, my fucking eyes! So fun fact about me,
How are we gonna end up in a documentary?
because I already know what's happening here.
Shut up.
I
Let's
actually
go.
have better than 2020 eyesight. My eyesight is like 2015 or something. I have really, really good eyesight. But it comes at the cost of like headaches and eye strain and stuff. It sucks. Let's go get that clue. I think there was one up here anyway. I don't know, it's been weeks. Weeks, I tell you. Nice Taylor Swift reference there.
These sons of bitches had it all planned out.
As Taylor Swift once said, August. Am I right? Okay, this was the one I was thinking of, I do believe.
Who's
Oh, so
T?
this was, this was Laura and Max's car
Looks
he
like
was
these
talking
guys were
about.
cooking the books a little.
Dodgy.
You said it.
It's funny, I love the writing on this game, and I feel like it's like, as someone who is very familiar with like Britishisms and Americanisms, it's funny how if you pay attention you can kind of tell that it's written by English people and not American people, because I'm pretty sure dodgy is a more, correct me if I'm wrong, Americans, but I feel like Americans say sketchy instead of dodgy. I've maybe heard like a handful of people say dodgy, but I don't know, just British things. I actually ignore everything I said. I might be completely wrong. I'm talking out my ass and my brain doesn't function because of how fucking hot it is. I'm so tempted to turn on my fan, but I don't want to do that to the already shitty audio. I really don't. Ah!
Sorry, that was scary.
You said it, Dylan.
That's so annoying.
We are being hunted by literal monsters, and this is what bothers you?
Yeah, both are bad.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have gone back and done this bit on my like Nobody Survives playthroughs. And I'm pretty sure there was a tarot here that I did not find originally, and there was also a clue. And both of them were pretty obvious. So I was trying to be so thorough, and yet, yeah, I missed this. I did not do a good job at being thorough, methinks. And where was the... I think I see the clue. So, fun tidbit. You can actually, get Caitlin infected here. Because it turns out that you could, like, any combination of characters you can get infected, which is crazy because I remember saying, like, oh god, like, imagine if Dylan was infected if you didn't cut off his arm. But you can actually get any of them infected. And I started an Everyone Gets Infected playthrough, but I haven't finished it yet because, there was stuff I didn't want to spoil before this. But yeah, fun times.
What's this? Aram Scarum. Seeing this, Caitlin?
Again, this does not really tell me anything new. It's just like it was here once. But I'm happy to have found the clue. But yeah, it's crazy how you can get everyone infected because I hadn't even considered that. Like, I'm so excited to finish my Everyone Gets Infected playthrough. I want to see Werewolf Emma. I want to see all of it. Where am I supposed to be going? I've got myself lost because I got distracted again. I think it's up here.
So, you ever operated a crane before?
I actually used to be pretty good at the claw game at my local arcade. The kids used to call me the grabber.
No, nope,
Oh, I hear that. Yeah.
Look,
Don't
why
say
you
that
see if
about
you can lower
yourself,
it down so we
Dylan.
can take a look under the hood.
Watch my back.
Sure, yeah, sure thing. Just watch my back, yeah?
Yeah.
But I can't wait till winter so I can play games in my room and not suffer in the heat. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I keep complaining about that, but I'm dying. I might keel over and die in the middle of this video. Wouldn't that be quality
Looks like
content?
somebody's mom never taught them how to clean up after themselves. Okay, let's see what we're working with. All right, not too complicated. Welcome back, grabber.
I love this bit so much.
My bad. Ah, shit. Okay.
But let's see if I remember what I did last time that made them both survive.
Here goes nothing.
Also, I'm pretty sure Dylan, it's possible for Dylan to not even lose his hand. I can't remember, but it's something to do with the toy and the cabin. But I'm sad that I didn't do that. Dylan survived the night, but he still survived it handless, and that was a loss for me. I said if nothing else, I just wanted Dylan to be okay.
You did it!
Yeah, I think I found my calling.
About time!
So proud of you.
Well, maybe we can see if we can try and get this thing running. Score.
This was such an awesome moment. I love this so much. Like for me, this was probably the highlight of the whole game. Just the like dread. And the music. Epic.
There's something coming!
What?
She's got AirPods in, she can't hear you.
Oh, fuck. Dylan, get the damn werewolf on the damn car!
Amazing.
Hurry the fuck
Yeah, actually, what do? I think I slammed the car, right? I think sound horn just directs the werewolf onto Dylan, and that's how Dylan can die. But we're not going to talk about that. Not today. I so thought she was dead the first time when she fell out of the car. So is that Silas? Because I feel like he looks a little different to the other ones, like he has pointy ears or something. Okay, drop it, drop it.
You rusty bitch.
You're a rusty bitch, Dylan. Oh, I love that so much. Kayla's such a cool character as well. I love the get the werewolf off the damn car. Whew. Okay, so everyone's still alive. This is good. This is what we like to see for a change.
Dylan, thank you. You actually saved my life. For realsies.
Oh my god, no problem, babe.
No sweat. I just can't wait to see who they choose.
What?
To play me in the movie about how brave I am.
Don't push it.
Okay. So much for our brilliant escape plan.
Okay, back to the lodge.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that
better than being out in the open. Come on.
It kind of sucks that there's this whole plot line with like the rotor arm and the fuel line and stuff, and at the end of the day none of it matters because I guess it's just to get you to have a reason to have that sequence in the scrapyard, which I appreciate, but it would have been nice if there was any kind of fruition with the rotor arm, if you could steal the rotor arm and then actually get it back and get some kind of better ending. Because I keep thinking about like Man of Medan and how much variation there is in the endings. Like you can go to jail or you can not leave the boat, and like it would have been cool if there's an ending where you can like never leave or something, or one where you can leave early. I don't know.
Why not? Dylan said it's safe here.
Well, yeah, I don't want to be.
Wait, Abby.
But that's literally all we need to do. Just wait until morning, right?
Until dawn, as some would say.
But we need protection. Go see what you can find. It's better than just sitting around.
I get to be Abby. Oh, hells yeah. Right, there were some tarots in this here room, weren't there? But I can't see, and the glasses are actually making it harder. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure it was up the ladder. There we go. It was up the ladder that took me where I needed to go, so as long as I don't do that. Right, I think that's the one that gives me the flashback, so that's good. I kind of want to see what happens if there was a QTE in the flashback that I passed, but I want to see what happens if you fail it. What? Oh, was that a glitch? That weird light over there? Okay. There was definitely another tarot card here. I forgot that happened. See, she was so obviously ghostly that, like, if we're following what other supermassive games do, it's like whatever she seems to be, she will not be. So that's why I was surprised that she actually was a ghost, because it seemed like too obvious and I thought they were going to be bluffing. But I'm not complaining. Like, I've said I really love this game and I love to nitpick and be annoying about it, but but I did love it.
Huh.
Looks like the main fuse is gone.
That's why there's no power? Why would somebody do that?
What is it?
Aha.
Silver shells.
How'd they get down here?
The hunter must have dropped them. This is probably how he got upstairs and attacked Caitlin.
These fucking guys are everywhere.
Right, so these are going to be useful later, but I think I'm going to take a different path in chapter 10. Because last time I took the bullets and then I tried to shoot at Caleb and then I missed. But this time I have the toy, and I know there's a path you can take with the toy and the freezer. I knew the freezer would become relevant, but I think you can lock Caleb in the freezer, and I'm not exactly sure what choices I have to do and like how easy that is to fuck up. But I want to try it because it's something new. So
What'd
wait, oh, I missed a tarot card. Oh, I missed a tarot card.
Just checking
whatever.
out his ladder.
Is that a tiny
Damn
little
it.
door up there?
I was trying to get them all this time.
Yeah.
Well, open it up.
Why? We don't know what's up there.
Exactly.
Have you not been paying attention, like, at all?
Okay, what I mean is, it might be good for us to have an escape route. You know, we don't know what's up there. The lodge, there also could be a way for us to defend ourselves.
Okay. Guess that makes sense.
Is this where the ladder's going to be useful? Because I still have no idea what that's about, the ladder rung thing. Because last time Emma loosened it, but there's two of them now, so it might mean that, like, Emma can't come up. I can't believe I missed another tarot card.
You alright?
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, that was close.
I was too busy speculating about whatever happens in the freezer and how I'm probably going to fuck up the last minute and kill everyone. So did nothing happen with the rung? Okay. Good to know. Oh, it's werewolfery time.
Oh, they ain't getting through there in a hurry. Man, this place is huge.
It really is.
Rest a bit.
You'll feel better soon.
Cool.
I'm feeling pretty good, actually.
What are you doing? Stop it.
Do you smell that?
No.
Never mind. Let's just find another way down. A way to Chris Hackett.
Or just a way out, maybe. I'm done being chased and stabbed.
So Chris is in this room. How have they not noticed him?
And another way out. Fine.
Hi, Chris. I don't think there was anything, any clues in here.
Watch your step.
Yep.
I don't think I got that last time. Interesting. Yeah, I just want to have a little look around anyway. Okay, let's just say hi to Chris. Hi, Chris.
What was that?
I think...
Gotta say, Chris makes a pretty ugly werewolf.
I think we found Chris Hackett.
Like, I think the werewolf designs for each of the characters are slightly different. And Chris's he's pretty ugly. Sorry, buddy. Convenient. Oh shit, here we go. Oh, and the whole family's here now.
Not now.
Oh boy. This would be a bad time to miss shooting Chris. Let's hope. Touch wood.
Bobby! The gun!
Grunts of physical exertion. So true. I'm scared. I know what's gonna happen, but I'm panicked. I'm worried I'll miss. Oh, I feel like I really almost missed there. Wait, why am I checking the path? That's like literally a knee-jerk reaction at this point. I didn't even mean to. The ladder broke when Abby climbed up. Yeah, that doesn't matter though. Fuck yeah, we killed Ryan. Didn't matter anyway. Okay, cool. Now, Ryan gets to not bleed out and die. That's a treat. I still think this like awkward look they share is so funny. How you doing, Travis? Sorry about when I tried to kill you.
Thanks. For, not killing me.
Yeah. Likewise.
So, what now? Everyone's back to normal?
What?
Do we get to kill Silas now?
Oh. You think this is over?
Yeah, see, last time he said that, and then it was over.
This isn't over.
Wait, yeah, I want to see the path. We get to kill Silas now because Ryan is alive. I survived the ordeal at the Hackett house, so maybe that's kind of hard to do, but few would get him killed in as dumb a way as I did, I think.
I don't understand. Chris is dead.
Oh. Oh, Chris wasn't the first.
That's not possible.
Law?
Caleb. Kaylee.
The girl you killed? Her brother.
What?
Caleb bit Chris and Kaylee. Chris was just trying to
Oh.
protect him. He was a good man, my brother.
Well, then who bit Caleb?
Silas.
Right.
I've been tracking him for years. He's a gypsy, a transient. He'd been long gone from the area, but we hoped he'd come back so we could end this.
Yes, tell me everything that's happening that I already knew.
Sightings up and down the coast, feral albino child, giant white wolf.
Oh, he's like an actual kid. Oh, wait, sorry.
White wolf.
What? What'd you say? Where?
Where'd you see it?
Hey, let him go!
At the cabins earlier tonight.
Okay. Okay. Okay, it makes sense.
Oh, was he the one at the radio hut?
It all makes sense. He must have been back for months, and he's what ran you off the road 2 months ago.
Okay.
Help me. Help me. We can still save Caleb. We can still save what's left of my family.
Yes. Oh my god, I missed so much last time.
We can help those who are still alive.
Which is all of them. I don't want to be either of those, but I guess I'll be suspicious.
Why the hell should I trust you?
I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm telling you we can end this. We kill Silas, everyone gets better. Everyone who's still alive anyway.
Even Nick. Oh my god.
Okay, so...
Oh, trophy, nice.
Where would we even find him?
I know exactly where to find him.
Okay, let's go.
Okay?
Fuck yes,
This
finally.
doesn't mean I forgive you for what you did to me.
I understand.
It's okay, we'll turn to the bridge.
Can someone please get me some fucking clothes?
Okay, so interesting. I'm like running out of time now, so I'm gonna pause this and then carry on. Probably won't make a difference for you watching this. But yes, that was the like discussion about everything that I was hoping for. I feel like already I missed out on so much of the game, because just that whole conversation where we establish, okay, this is what happened. I feel like I've already found out a lot. Like, so Silas bit Caleb and then Caleb bit Chris and Kaylee. Makes sense. And so they were saying a feral albino child. So Silas is a feral child, like an actual child. Is that what he was saying? Because I assumed Silas was like a grown man. But is he? Oh, and that would make sense why Eliza's so like worried about him, because he's like a kid. Yeah, already very exciting stuff. But I've got to stop for now. And you will see me in a second when I carry on with this later. Okay, I am back a little bit later. Let's just jump right back into it. Oh, first of all, I just realized that I actually forgot to check out the clues that I got last time. Oh yeah, I have some updates. Let's check the updates. Okay. Travis has used his power as sheriff to help his family cover their tracks ever since the fire 6 years ago. Okay, discarded signage. I did not look at that. The torn and broken remains of old sideshow attractions. The way they're intertwined with the rest of the scrap shows they've been sitting here for a long time. I'm sure most of these are ones that I looked at before, but... Oh, this is new. Caleb infected both his father and sister 6 years ago, sometime after this photo was taken, and now he's the only one left alive. Oh, bless him. I'm assuming this was the ranger box that I couldn't get this playthrough because I took the rocky road path instead. Okay. The Hacketts have been searching for Silas the Wolf Boy for 6 years. Chris set up this surveillance operation to help the cause, but to no avail. Yeah, this is all stuff I knew before, but it's good to just like have it in writing. I like that. Thank you. The Hacketts. Oh, okay. So the spoils of the hunting prowess, you'd think they want to cover up the bullet wounds and signs of injury. Perhaps they serve as a reminder that these animals are definitely dead. The Hacketts killed these animals with silver after they survived werewolf bites and became infected. There's no telling what this infection would do to non-humans, but it seems wait, what? Oh, okay. The Hacketts killed these animals with silver after the animals survived werewolf bites and became infected. There's no telling what this infection would do to non-humans, but it seems the Hacketts didn't want to find out. So they're saving animals from the infection. Oh, revelations. I'm so glad that I'm doing this and finding out. I'm so glad that I'm finding everything out. Oh, the hunting notice. Okay, yeah. No wonder the deer population has decreased. It looked like most of them have ended up on that wall in the Hackett house. So they got infected and they shot them. Oh! Counselor's ledger. They were kidnapped. Yeah, we know that. Okay, that's everything. There was also a tarot that I didn't get before. Judgment. It was judgment. Judgment. The bells of judgment cry bloody murder. I can't talk today. The bells of judgment cry bloody murder, or do they? The fury of a hatred earned, a fate deserved, likely. But he may have his uses, though he won't forgive, he won't forget. I feel like this is to do with Travis and whether or not I was mean to him as Laura. Okay, I decided to work with Laura. Yeah, I already looked at this. Travis was saved from blood loss, huzzah! Okay, everything's coming up, Millhouse.
Chance. You had your chance to wipe out that wretched family and you failed.
They all survived. Sorry.
Doesn't matter. There's still time. We can still come out on top. Past is the past. Let's just look to the future, shall we?
Which to see,
Yeah.
which to see.
Death takes many forms.
I kind of want to see
It could mean
death.
change, transition, transformation, often interpreted as a beacon for the hopeful. In your case, it means, well, it just means death.
Lovely. Okay. Oh, I want to see this too. I want to see all of
The
them.
vitality of a new day. There's still time to wake up to the warmth of a night survived. Your choices, your actions, your very life hangs in the balance. It's up to you to find your path in the darkness and see the sun rise once again.
Yeah, I feel like Actually, I don't know what this is going to be about. I want to see this too.
The bells of judgment cry bloody murder. Or do they?
I didn't even have to read it out.
The fury of a hatred earned. A fate deserved. Likely. But he may have his uses, though he won't forgive. He won't forget.
Yeah, who are we talking about? Silas? Ah, the flashback one.
The Hierophant. Where did you find this? Where did you find it? This shouldn't be here. He's been through enough pain.
She's so creepy.
No. My poor
Flashback
boy.
time.
You see what that did to us? No.
So, I mean, my assumption has been this whole time that, I don't know this for sure, but I'm assuming that Caleb and Kaylee started the fire. And that would explain her vendetta. But how? Why? That's what I don't know. How did the Hackett kids do this? If they did. Silence! So that guy on the floor is Hank. Hank-a-doodle dandy.
My boy! Oh! Ah!
So, this whole time I'm playing as her now, is she alive or is she already dead at this point? Because she died in the fire and became a ghost, but... Okay, I just want to see what happens if I don't do anything here, because she's like, it's already happened. Does this just change how she died
I'll
then?
wait here for you, Silas. I'll wait.
Because before, like, it let me go over and inspect the body. And she was like, oh, I'll get you meddling kids or something like that. But, like, she's dead anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Sorry I killed you, lady. I feel very bad for you and your son. A little bit. I do feel bad for her, but she didn't have to haunt us like that, really. Quite rude. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure it highlighted a different card in my last playthrough.
No.
Like the tower.
My poor boy. You see what they did to us? How they hurt us. He's out there still, all alone. Each full moon they hunt him, armed with silver, trying to put an end to a curse they inflicted upon themselves when they set my show ablaze 6 years ago.
Oh, I did know that, for sure.
Little Silas, my little white wolf.
Yeah, I forgot she did tell me that. I just don't know how it happened yet.
You must not follow this path. Do you understand? Remember how I've helped you all this time.
I'm really sorry, lady. I'm gonna kill your kid.
Remember how much I've done for you.
She is gonna be fuming. And yeah, I'm really surprised. It seems like he's actually like a boy, like a young boy. And this whole time I thought he was like an adult man. Which makes the whole thing even sadder, really. Matt?
What the fuck?
I love Max so much.
Why am I on top of a fucking tree? Laura!
The fact that you could kill Chris and then have him still be infected and just miss out on this. Crazy.
Blood. How the hell am I gonna get down?
Ask and you shall receive.
Just an answer.
Where the hell am I? Oh, yeah.
Chop chop, Maxi boy, let's get up on out of here. I did, in my No One Survives playthrough, I had Emma die on the island.
Where the hell are my clothes?
And then you have Max wake up and find dead Emma and be like, oh shit, and it's kind of sad.
You gotta be kidding me.
Round of applause once again.
Okay.
I love you, Max.
Gotta find Laura.
King. Okay, I'm not really gonna bother with that clue there because it was something I already picked up as Emma earlier. The box of matches. Let's just get out of here. Or not, actually. We are gonna stay on the island. Laura's hat. Laura's little hat. Wait.
She must have come back.
Oh, it's her 80s hat because it's the 80s clothes. Cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, wasn't her hat pink last time? I never did get to see Laura's funky 80s outfit, or Max's. A sad day. Right, okay, here is where I am going to choose, once again, to stay on the island. Because I tried, in one of my other playthroughs, I tried swimming to shore, and he gets killed immediately. I would have been so pissed if that happened to me on my first playthrough as well. But, again, one of the few things I did right. I am staying. Max is surviving this. Everyone is surviving. We're getting the good ending. Lovely. Right, I just realized we're in chapter 10 now, home stretch.
The table, help me.
Okay. Well, can't get much worse than it already is, right?
You could literally all be dead or infected, dude.
Right.
Just going pretty well.
It's been off and on all night. Gives us a little time.
How do you figure?
They don't like water, remember?
Right.
Caitlin, smartest character in the whole game.
You should have just been swimming in the lake all night.
And die of hypothermia? No.
I still maintain that they would not have died of hypothermia. It's August.
No.
Night's not over yet. These fuckers know we're in here, and they're coming back first chance they get.
Great news. Okay.
All right, we gotta get a vantage point.
Right, okay, I've got a couple of more important things to do this time that I didn't do last time. I've got to go in the kitchen because Abby had the toy and she, let me show ya. Abby had the toy and she put it in her bag and left her backpack in the kitchen. And this will hopefully unlock the freezer path for me that I don't entirely know how it works because I've just heard about it. Again, I've been saving most of this stuff for this specific video. But yeah, back in the kitchen. And remember when Jacob said at the beginning, you wouldn't want to get stuck in there? And I was like, oh, that's going to be foreshadowing. And then it was. I am a genius. My genius is unmatched. And Abby's still alive this time. Wait, how did that fit in Abby's this big bag?
Happy bunny!
You better save my life, because if I'm getting Caitlin killed at the last minute, there will be angry words. So, okay, I assume I had to, like, open it and take it out to unlock that path, but I've done that now, so we're all good, I think. The other thing I have to get is the special clue that Bobby dropped when I unlocked it earlier in the playthrough. I'm still gonna try and find everything else. I think all the clues were upstairs though, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know where that one Bobby dropped was. So we're gonna have to be, oh, it's probably on the other stairs, but I'm gonna have to be careful. Alright. Let's just pick up all the ones I picked up last time. Ah, Bobby, piece of shit.
Nice to put a name to a big mean face.
See, it
So
says...
like, Mr. H's brother, I guess?
It says POS on the tag.
Who?
The big dude from earlier, when you and Ryan went to the radio hut. Mr. H's brother, I guess?
Right.
Okay. Cool, one down. I've already looked at that. Was there another door over here? I've literally already done this and I can't remember where everything is. I think it was just in the classroom and then upstairs and then on the other side as well. We're good, we got this. No stress, no trouble. Yeah. Oh, the letter about the money.
Jeez, I'm see really struggling if they're begging for $1.
This might put like an update on the, I might get an update about the, what was it, the renovations thing that I didn't find on my first playthrough. Let's see if we got any updates. Yeah! Okay, update. The fact that Chris Hackett is asking campus parents for donations means that these repairs may be more crucial than they first thought. Oh my god, why can't I read? The letter, maybe the camp is in worse shape than the fees can cover. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that they were on the brink of shutting down anyway, and then if you get like a bad enough ending, like at the end, the news on the computer says that they're shutting down, which is sad, but it was gonna happen sooner or later anyway, is what that tells me. There were definitely some tarots up here as well. Let's try and get him, even though I've already screwed up my getting all the tarots run. Aha! This was just the law one, yeah. We already know all about that. We played it the first time. Okay. I think that's everything on this side of the building. Dylan, if you don't mind. Dylan, do you mind? Thank you kindly. I'm just admiring his pretty shirt. Where's this other clue gonna be then? Sure, let's check this out as long as we keep searching.
How long has this guy been here?
I just wanna... No updates.
A long time ago. Long enough ago that it was okay to have an oil painting made of yourself.
I kind of want an oil painting of me now.
Keep looking. We do not want to die.
Maybe I should keep looking.
Because, I found out much from my Nobody Survives playthrough, and one of the things that happens is if you don't keep looking, then Dylan has nowhere to hide and he can die. Oh, this wasn't here before. This was the secret clue. Oh, hell yeah, secret clue.
Harem scarum.
The ticket for when they went there 6 years ago. Let's look.
No, absolutely not. We have enough on our plates already. Stop discovering shit.
What if I want to discover shit? Ever think about that, Dylan? Dill pickle. Clues, where are you? Oh, okay, more updates, cool. Chris Hackett was there. He and his 2 kids were present on the night of the Harem Scarum fire. Yeah, okay, duh. Awesome. Hidden behind a photo frame, this ticket stub is an indication that Chris Hackett and his 2 kids attended the traveling show Harem Scarum 6 years ago. Duh, otherwise how would they have set the fire? If Chris hadn't attended Harem Scarum with Caleb and Kaylee, none of this would have happened. Perhaps he kept this ticket stub as a constant reminder that things could have been different. That's kind of depressing. It's in the past, dude. Let it go. That's really sad. But okay, yeah. No, this isn't anything I didn't know, but it's cool anyway. Septimus Hackett, he was responsible for closing the quarry. We know that. Cool. Oh, hang on. Is there any evidence I've missed? Probably. I've clearly not been too thorough so far though, so all of my, like, I'm gonna collect all the clues for the trophies, that kind of went out the window, so. Who has the time? Me, I have the time. I have way too much time on my hands. Oh, is this gonna be the Ian RIP buddy? We hardly knew you.
Poor Ian. Some camp mascot to kick it before camp starts. Hindsight, sounds about right.
We have a camp mascot?
But no, we did. But you didn't hear?
Hear what?
He died before we got to camp.
Bummer.
I love Dylan having such a, like, subdued reaction to literally everything. I'm really worried my memory is not serving me well enough with the way these clues are and that I'm gonna have walked right past one, but the ticket stub was really, that was what we came here for. That was just the one thing I didn't want to miss. Right, is there another tarot? Oh, right, the ring.
Where have I seen this emblem before?
What is the emblem, actually? Can't tell. We already got that update. Sorry, I'm just being extra careful.
What is it?
A ring with a crest on it.
Oh, very fancy. You can never pull it off. Sorry.
Oh, it's the Hackett family crest, I guess. They're a big old family.
I remember Mr. H's cheesy-ass announcements. Whoa.
That wasn't even a clue. What did I do this for then?
Careful with that. That's a camp relic.
Relax. It's dead anyway.
Ah. R.I.P. megaphone.
I'm getting actually very scared that I'm somehow gonna get accidentally get Dylan and Caitlin killed at the last minute, because I don't know what can happen with the freezer. And I also last time was trying to shoot Caleb and I failed out of my control, so I might fuck up this everyone this playthrough.
Footage. It's like they're looking for something.
And his name is Silas.
Yeah, in Chris's surveillance room. He's storing all the footage. I think you might be right.
Oh, our final evidence. Oh, nice! Collected all the evidence. Fuck yeah. The only, oh, I didn't actually show you. The only one that I hadn't got before, I think the only one, was the bloated corpse, which is one of the hikers that, if you go in the lake as Jacob. I was wondering who that was. Okay, I think we're done. Let's prepare for the attack and try not to get them killed. But even if I do, I've already like saved Abby, Jacob, and Ryan, and I'm getting the Silas ending, so it's still better than last time. Still having new stuff. I don't mind all that much if it does go to shit. All right. Oh, they're all dead now. Wait, there was text? 2015. Oh shit, yeah, that was 7 years ago now. Oh my god. Okay. Prepare for attack. I'm not feeling very prepared at all. Gonna fuck it all up at the last minute. Are we singing the song?
Every dusk and dawn all through the summer. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. We're here to lead the way. It's for life, we're proud to say. Shout it, shout it,
Stronger and we're hacketters.
2 months and you never learn the words?
That's such a cute moment, like right before the final attack. Oh boy, here goes. I actually do not know how I'm gonna do this or how I'm gonna survive this, but I just know that I'm not gonna do what got me killed last time. Oh! Jacob! Oh my god! I didn't get this last time! Because he was dead! I thought we were just gonna kill Caleb.
Fuck this whole night.
What a treat.
I just wish I could tell you I'm sorry. More than anything.
She's alive, you can!
Fuck. I just wanted one more night together. Is that too much to ask for? Shit. Stop crying, you big baby.
Jacob! Oh. Is that all I get of him at the end of the night? Oh, bless him. I love Jacob. I love how he's like the jock stereotype, but he's actually really just a big, sweet kid.
Should we go find the others? No, we're safer in here and it's nearly morning.
Oh shit, here we fucking go. Peekaboo. Hello. Hang on. I'm just as a precaution, I want to turn on the like aim assist. But yeah, because I do not want to die in the same way I did last time, just in case. It won't, there is a like automatically succeed, but this will just assist me. Okay. Yeah, last thing I would want to do is just get her ripped apart because I miss a shot again. Hola, Caleb. Let's run. Waiting was the wrong decision last time.
Let's go.
I'm getting really tense even though I know what's gonna happen. You go, you can do it.
It's Caitlin.
Holy shit.
Well, we gotta let her in.
Well, we can't. The office door's locked from the outside.
There must be something we can do.
Yeah, but what?
So basically I did not miss a whole ton of Abby. She just does the same stuff as Emma. Good to know.
Silver shells. If we can time it right, we can give them to her. She passes. If she passes.
She's not gonna though. I want to do the freezer thing. Even if it gets me killed, it'll be a fun, unique death. Let's do the window. We're going crazy today. Every dusk and dawn all through the summer. Oh, did I lose my gun? Bad time to fail a quick time event. Oh, I'm getting stressed. I was enjoying being calm and chilled and not stressed about this. Okay, good gal, good gal. Oh, is this Silas? Because didn't I say Silas was the one with the pointy ears? I thought, anyway. I didn't get this choice before. Let's run. Actually, hiding would have been much, much easier.
Caitlin, this way.
This is literally where we started. We've gone in a huge circle. Okay, shit, this is where I got her killed last time.
Over here, Caitlin!
I don't want to accept their offer because then it'll let me shoot him and then it'll pass the shooting and he'll just die. I want to do the kitchen. I feel like it might be a lot harder to pass the kitchen thing though, but I just want to see, just out of curiosity. Run, we're going to join Dylan. I want to see that part because I think last time Dylan survived the night by hiding in the kitchen. I just didn't join him. I ignored the office door and ran to the kitchen. Yay, let's hope it doesn't get me killed. Oh, he found himself alone in the woods. It's so sad.
Really?
No.
Okay, get the toy. Get the fucking toy. We're gonna distract him. We're gonna throw it in the freezer. And he is, there was a tarot of this that I got in another playthrough. You throw it in the freezer. And we're gonna lock him in there. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, I'm getting really stressed because it's... No, this is Caleb. Because it was... Caleb. Yeah. Okay, run. Get the fucking toy. It's right there, girly. Freezer. That's a stupid choice, though. That does not tell you much if you didn't sort of already have an idea like I do. Okay, open the freezer, grab the toy, throw it in, lock him in. Yeah. Use decoy. Why would you hide in the freezer? I hope this isn't a QTE that I have to, like, pass. Go get it! Go get it, boyo! Come on, come on! Oh, hell yeah! We locked him in the freezer! Fuck yeah, we didn't even have to kill him, but he's gonna die of hypothermia anyway. I want to see the path. Oh, that's exciting. So that's so funny how I thought the rabbit was going to be like a bad thing that would be bad in the Radio Hut chapter, and it actually helped me way later. I was able to use the toy to distract Caleb and trap him in the freezer. Fuck yeah. I do think if I had got that on my first playthrough, first of all, I wouldn't have had the toy, but also the like hide and use decoy and like run and freezer, they're not very clear options. I really wouldn't have known what to do. Fuck yeah. This feels good. This feels like the most successful way to do that. Okay, are we good? Are we safe? Yeah! And this is where the game just ended for me last time, but I think we got some more. This is what I've been waiting for. Oh my god, road trip! This already feels like I missed so much. We're going on a road trip and I just didn't even do this. Oh, inquisitive, what happened? Tell me exactly what happened.
So what exactly happened 6 years ago?
There was a fire that wiped out dozens of people, and now there's werewolves and a ghost that roams the woods looking for her lost baby boy.
Yeah, we know.
Which I've just put together is Silas. Oh shit.
It's a long story.
No, it's not. There was a fire. Silas the wolf boy escaped, bit a bunch of your family. You failed to stop him.
That's a rude way to phrase it. Damn.
Burn.
Literal
What happened in
burn.
the past doesn't matter right now.
It kind of does, actually. We need to know what we're up against, at least.
What we're up against is a feral boy turned werewolf who for the last 6 years has avoided being found. No matter what we did. Every full moon we were out there looking. Every single one. Now the son of a bitch is finally here. So what we're up against is my only chance to end this thing for good.
Better not miss.
So how do you even know where he is? How the hell are we gonna find him just driving down the middle of the road?
Oh! I can't believe I missed this the first time. Damn! This feels so much more climactic. Grab gun. Don't feel so confident about that
He's
one.
on the roof. I can't reach the gun.
Shit.
Get there! Just get in!
Take cover. Let's follow T-Money's advice. Where were we even on our way to? Oof. Wait, so is Silas a grown man? He looks pretty damn big. They done squashed him.
Where did he go? He kind of just disappeared.
He's gotta be nearby.
I want to see the path. I'm looking at all the paths, god damn it. Oh, and I might have some updates. I'm sorry, bad time again, but I just have to do it while I think of it, otherwise I never will. We ran Silas down. Nice. Maybe he could have killed us there. Collar, yeah, I know. Oh, the plans. They really should have got that fixed. Right, so all the stuff about the lodge renovation and why they were asking for money, it's just about that fucking chimney. That was... It's kind of almost not worth having clues about, but now we know.
Let's look around.
Are you crazy?
You okay?
Are we there yet?
You're okay.
Been better, but yeah.
Over here. Got some blood.
Wait. I just realized. At the beginning, Laura
Leads
found
through there.
a nest in his old cage, like an animal was living there. Maybe that's where he lives. That would make sense.
What the hell happened back here? Whoa.
This is where we went off the road 2 months ago.
That is going to be where he lives. Oh my god, full circle.
You're trying to decide if you should shoot me in the head right now. Go ahead. If that's what you want, I won't stop you.
What?
Also, Laura, what the hell are you wearing? Constance's clothes.
Normally, I'd have werewolf's blood cover our scent, but I'm all out, so we're high
That's
risk.
what it is. Okay.
We could be killed. You ready to end this?
Let's fucking do this.
Let's fucking do this.
I'm so excited.
Go team.
I honestly would have been satisfied with just like a 10 extra seconds of closure, but they're giving me like a whole actual ending.
It all makes sense now.
You got wolf blood?
The vial that I
the
found when I
wolf.
shot...
Travis just reminded me. You should take it. There's not enough for the both of us.
No, I can't do that. It's yours.
You've been through a lot more than I have. If anyone deserves to get out of this alive, it's you.
Oh, so, okay, so backstory for the beginning of this playthrough that I didn't record. I shot Bobby in the woods and he dropped this vial, and it's actually going to be important. I'm guessing that if you don't have it, then like if you fuck up and don't kill Silas, maybe both of them get killed, but I can choose to save one of them now. Yeah, this will be insurance for if I somehow miss shooting him. I'm guessing that's... I don't know what's going to happen, but I want to take it for myself.
Thanks. That means a lot.
So that's a really useful find.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look. God, I'm just... Oh, closure. Oh, I love it. I've waited so many weeks for this. Fuck yeah. Yeah, so, this bit. Remember this bit? Yeah.
Yeah. No worries. I guess.
Good luck, girlie.
Pungent.
Also, why is her hair like that? But yeah, Silas is definitely going to be in that nest that we found way back at the beginning. Because it said, looks like there's been an animal living in here. And it was the remains of the Silas the dog boy cage.
God damn, this place has got some uncool vibes.
Podcast didn't do it justice.
You don't know the half of it.
This is where I saw her.
Her?
I thought Max hit her, but then I was out here and she was something else.
Who?
The old woman. She was saying something over and over again.
Silas.
Oh my god, she was saying Silas.
No, that's impossible who you're talking about.
I saw her too. In the rum tunnels.
It's Eliza Voorhees.
Voorhees?
Silas's mother. I think.
Yes, I love this. Put together all the things that I already put together a long time ago. You think? Who was she? We're being nice to him.
Who was she?
She ran a traveling sideshow called Harem Scarum. Came here 6 years back. She kept her son in a cage. Called him Silas the Wolf Boy.
That is pretty cruel.
Died in a fire. Some say she never left.
The Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
We've been looking for Silas ever since.
How did the fire start?
Tell me, this is what I've wanted to know the whole time.
Really? You're still hiding stuff now?
You blew half the head off my niece, Kaylee Hackett. One of the kindest, gentlest souls to ever walk this earth. And all she wanted to do was help that little boy.
Oh.
Locked in a cage by that freak show witch.
Oh.
What did she do?
They were trying to break him out.
Travis.
She convinced Caleb to start a fire. It was just a distraction. Some hay bales. Give him enough time to get Silas out of his cage and give him his freedom.
That's not what happened.
No. Because within minutes, everybody was dead. You ever see Hayburn? Liza? Whole crew. Kaylee managed to get Silas to freedom. But Caleb got bit in the process.
Oh. That's... They were trying to help him. All like, oh, they were good kids. They were just trying to help him. And also, this is, like, I didn't realize that Eliza was, like, a mean lady who was keeping him locked up and that he was actually, like, just a kid. So much, like, even though I already knew a lot of this, it's just nice closure to hear them actually talk about it. And there's a lot I didn't realize. That, like, yeah, they were doing a nice thing. And he was just a kid and the lady was being mean, having him locked up. But actually, I guess he did find his freedom in the end, didn't he? Because he's been out and about all these years. That's why you've been hunting him.
That's why you've been hunting him. Silas, I mean.
Every full moon for 6 fucking years.
Poor kid, though.
Some hunter you are.
Hey. I still can't believe I missed out on all this.
This is all that's left.
Jesus Christ.
Man.
We get to see it.
Any sign?
Negative.
Damn, I never saw any of this.
I didn't even know this was here.
Yeah, how'd you miss it, Laura? Oh, fuck.
Ryan?
Saw that coming a mile away, but still a mile away.
Shit. I'm sorry, that was...
Close. We must be close.
Did you both...
See it too?
Kinda wish I hadn't.
Same. What is it?
Silas the dog boy.
Oh, and Chris was collecting these.
That must be it. Careful.
Sorry, I want to see if I've got any exciting updates now that he just gave me all that lore, that juicy lore that I've been waiting for. The cage, this was what I was talking about. Silas the Wolf Boy, he never left the woods, spending his days and nights living feral, nesting in his old cage and evading the wrath of the Hacketts. So he was a kid, and because he didn't have his mother, he was just living in the woods on his own, that's why he was feral. Damn, this is so much sadder than I thought it would be. Interesting. Okay, the final clue. Kaylee and Caleb started the fire, meant as a distraction to free Silas the Wolf Boy, whom they pitied. That's how all this started. That's really sad. They just wanted to do a good thing, and they killed themselves in the process, basically. Although, I feel like they could have asked their dad for some help, and he would have said, don't set fire to some hay bales, because they're very flammable. But what are you going to do? So interesting. The night of the fire is when Chris was bitten. This is where it all began from him. So it was the night of the fire, a full moon, I assume. Finally, the freak show fire is solved. Aha, the ghost stories were true. The ghost of Eliza, the hag of Hackett's Quarry, has wandered these woods for 6 years looking for her lost baby boy. I kind of don't feel that bad for her because she locked him up in a cage. And, you know... Oh, here he is. Oh, I feel so bad because I don't want to kill him, but I have to get everyone to survive. Otherwise, Nick is still infected and yada, yada, yada. I was right.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Oh. He looks like different to the others. He's white, first of all. Creepy. Oh, poor kid.
What's wrong?
He's in pain.
What are you waiting for?
We ran him over, didn't we? That would be it.
Girl?
Yeah, it's the only way to cure Nick, and I wanted to get everyone to survive and not be infected, so...
Are you sure about this?
Shoot.
He's gonna kill us. I have blood on my face for a reason. I'm so sorry. I was so ready to do that, and now I feel horrible about it. Yeah. Laura killed Silas, ending his line of infection and curing every living person who was bitten at Hackett's Quarry. Okay, so if I had done a playthrough where everyone was infected, which is possible, they would all be cured. So that's good. But all that really did was cure Nick, as far as I know. But that's why I had to do it. Oh, I'm so sorry. But I assume he would have killed me otherwise. The blood on the face had to be for a reason.
Let's just go before we have to see him like that in human form.
Oh, yeah.
It's too late for that.
Oh. Oh, good. I don't have to see the dead kid. Or I guess maybe he's a teenager now if it's been 6 years. God, that was so much nice extra closure. Oh, she's gonna be pissed though. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I bet you think you have it all figured out. I bet you think you're fucking clever. I tried to help you. I tried to warn you. I even started to like you. Not now. Not after this. I will not forget what you made them do to my Silas. I've been with you all night, and I'm not about to stop now just because the night's come to an end. No. Whenever you hear a noise in the dark, a whisper from the shadows, the breath on the back of your neck, that's gonna be me. I'll be there. Now I will never leave you. I'll never leave you.
Okay. Why do I feel like that was like less threatening than the ending I originally got? Because she was like, if you ever step foot in Hackett's Quarry again, I'll haunt you for the rest of your life. And now she's just like, oh, I won't leave you. Oh, this is where I find out if the copyrighted music is copyrighted, because if it's Daydream Believer, then I'm gonna have to mute it. So. Oh, it's not. Good. It is streamer mode. I wanted Daydream Believer, damn it. And literally everyone survived. I didn't mess it up. Yay! Except Silas. But honestly, we'd run him over. He was not living a good life anyway. I'm really sorry. Having survived the night, Max was cured of the werewolf curse when Ryan shot Chris Hackett with a silver shell. Same as last time. Bobby, same as last time, uninjured, was able to fend off an attack from Chris's brother in werewolf form. Yup, another good one. Yay! Alive! Thanks to Bobby fending off werewolf Chris, Jed survived the attack at Hackett House. And Constance! Constance was protected when her son Bobby fought off her werewolf son Chris. So if Bobby was dead, then... Okay, Chris was killed when his favourite counsellor Ryan shot him with silver. That's really sad that they make Ryan do it. And they were saying how good Kaylee, like how good a kid Kaylee was. Yeah, she was killed by Laura, we knew that. Jacob! Having successfully avoided infection, Jacob was freed from the Hackett's basement and survived the night. Alive! He survived the night when Laura killed Silas. Nick's werewolf's curse was lifted. Fuck yeah! Abigail made it to safety. I can't talk. She's alive. That's all we gotta know. Yeah, we did this last time. All good. Yay! Caitlin survived by luring Caleb into the freezer using the lost rabbit toy left by Abby. So is Caleb frozen to death? Live to see the sunrise thanks to Caleb trapping whatever. I can't read it that quickly. Oh, he lost his werewolf immunity and froze to death in the freezer. I'm so sorry. That's a horrible way to go. Oh man, he survived the encounter with Silas and finally saw an end to the curse that haunted his family for 6 years. Yay! Brian! He was cured of the werewolf infection when he shot Chris and managed to survive the showdown with a white wolf. Laura killed Silas with the silver shell, curing every infected person who survived the night. Oh, he's dead. I killed him in his nest. The curse of Hackett's Quarry is broken. That is so much more satisfying. It just makes me mad that it was even an option, like that it was that like common to be able to get such an unsatisfying ending. Like the satisfying ending was definitely worth it, but it sucks that it's so easy to get like a kind of really underwhelming ending. One interesting thing is it said like,
Psycho teens
okay, I'm not sitting through this again. Yeah, one interesting thing was that it said having like avoided being infected, Jacob survived the night. So I wonder if there's like, if you get Jacob infected, there's an extra bit with him you get. I wonder if that's where the silver bracelet would come into play, because I never did find out what was going on with that. I just want to see any more clues. The Hacketts thought they'd gathered all the remains of the burned sideshow Harum Scarum and disposed of it at the scrapyard. Okay. I think that's everything. I think I got most of the clues. Did I get all but one? Oh. Yeah, I think I only missed the one in chapter 2 by going to Shady Glade. How about that? Right, I am not sitting through all this again.
Psycho Teens, one of my favorite punk bands.
They're charged? Okay, what? So I actually have a really hard Psycho Teens charged after Summer Camp Massacre?
I was being sarcastic.
No one even died! Okay, yeah, I'll listen to that in my own time. But, I am so glad I took the time to get that ending because it feels so much more complete. And like I said, even though a lot of that was not a surprise to me, it's just nice to have them like actually wrap it up and say it, and everything came full circle with them going back to where the game started. That was just cool. And just for backstory, I did say that ever since I finished my first playthrough on the channel in my own time, I've been playing back and trying to get like as many of the trophies and endings as possible without spoiling what happened in this one. So I've just been patiently waiting until I can record this to find out what happens in this ending. And it feels so worth the wait. It feels like finally after such a long time, I've wrapped it up, I've completed it. But yeah, like I said, I do feel like it sucks that it was that easy to get a bad ending. Like, because if Ryan dies at all, which it was because Ryan died for me, then you can't get that. And if Laura dies, and like if Travis kills her, I think it's mostly to do with if Ryan is alive and if Travis liked you because you did or didn't shoot him. But that seems like it's pretty easy to miss that. And that's like, that was a lot more actual game than I was expecting. I was expecting like maybe a really short scene. But yeah, damn. It also, I feel like, I'm not entirely surprised by this, but the characters that I had die in my first playthrough and then I came back and saved them, there was not like a whole lot of content with them that I missed, which I'm not surprised by because usually like they're sort of, for the sake of keeping the flowchart simple, I feel like they're sort of written out after a certain point anyway. Because if it would branch too much, it would get confusing. But like how Jacob only got that one scene, seems like there might be more if he got infected. And how Abby's story was basically the exact same as Emma's. And Ryan definitely had an interesting bit, so I'm glad I did that. But yeah, I'm really glad everyone gets to be alive, and I cured Nick of his infection, even though that had literally no bearing on any of the rest of the story. And I'm really glad I successfully executed the freezer thing, even though I'm very sorry that I froze Caleb to death. Because that didn't occur to me that when I shot Silas, that it would de-infect Caleb and then he would not survive that. So I'm very sorry, Caleb. And also, yeah, I said it as well, but there were some parts of the freak show storyline that were actually news to me, like Eliza's treatment of Silas and how he was actually just a kid and how it all started just because they were trying to do a nice thing. Like, that was a lot sadder than I expected, but I'm so glad that I know now, and I'm glad I've taken the time to find everything out. So, yeah, I'm sad that the Quarry is pretty much over now. I will be spending so much of my own spare time trying to get all the rest of the trophies. I want to finish my Everyone Gets Infected playthrough. I want to just get as many deaths as possible and just see like as much of what can happen as possible, because I always, when these type of games come out, the branching games, I like to just milk the shit out of them and play them until I've seen literally everything that can happen. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I got the most important big bit that I missed. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this series and this little bonus episode, or episodes, I don't know if I'm splitting it up yet, because it was pretty darn long. Thank you for joining me on this series. And yeah, so I will see you again for The Devil in Me, which they just released the story trailer for it and it looks so good. So I can't wait for that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed or even if you didn't, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.